Hello, I'm Keith Cooley with the National Weather Service in Marquette, Michigan, bringing you your winter weather outlook for the remainder of this work week. The hazards for this week look to be fairly minimal to start the work week, with intermittent light to moderate lake effect snow and colder air moving in. Now this colder air will likely linger through most of the work week. The second system to impact the area will probably have more of an impact on our weather, with moderate to heavy lake effect snow and strong north winds for the end of the work week. Here's a closer look at the hazardous weather expected through midweek. The intermittent lake effect snow showers expected across portions of the UP should be confined mainly to the west and northwest wind favored locations, where a few inches of snow is possible, especially near Lake Superior. This lake effect snow should be more of the typical lake effect snow that we see across the area. High temperatures will be a bit cooler than we saw over the weekend, with highs cooling off to the low to mid-teens throughout much of the work week. Overnight lows are also going to cool off quite a bit from what we saw over the weekend, with lows falling into the single digits above zero across most of the area. And again, that'll last through most of the work week. Here's a graphical view of the colder temperatures along with the snowfall potential as we move through the middle of the work week. On the left hand side, you can see the colder temperatures that are expected to move in. This left hand image actually shows overnight lows tonight. However, we're expecting the temperatures overnight to cool off even more as we move through the work week. On the right hand side, you can see the lake effect snow potential through midweek. Maybe a bit of system snow in there as well. That's why most of the UP is covered. In the yellow highlighted areas, only expecting up to a few inches of snow. Nothing really major impact-wise. Here's a closer look at the winter weather outlook from the middle to the end of the work week. The next system moving through looks like it will have more of an impact on portions of the UP as we get closer to the last half of the work week, with moderate to heavy lake effect snow expected, with several inches of snow possible, especially near Lake Superior. Again, this lake effect snow is going to be more confined to the north to northwest wind favored snow belts. This system will also bring fairly strong gusty winds, gusting to nearly 50 miles per hour near the shoreline. And this will create hazardous travel conditions as the snow will be blowing and drifting around, helping to reduce visibilities. This image shows the areas of greatest impact for the next system moving through Wednesday through the last half of the work week. The orange highlighted areas are expected to see several inches of snowfall, with winds gusting to 35 to 45 miles per hour, and can't rule out gusts closer to 50 miles per hour, and especially near the lakeshore. The yellow highlighted areas show moderate accumulations of snowfall, with winds gusting 25 to 35 miles per hour, so still probably the potential for seeing some blowing and drifting of snow in those areas. And then highlighted in green, we're only expecting light accumulations as we get farther away from Lake Superior. Winds won't be as gusty there either, with winds right around 15 to 25 miles per hour. Thank you for viewing your winter weather hazards outlook for this week. Stay tuned as we get closer to the end of the work week, as winter weather headlines may be needed, especially for areas close to Lake Superior. Again, that will be due to the several inches of snowfall possibly falling over those areas, along with the very strong gusty winds. If you have any questions or need any additional information, you can give us a call at 906-475-5212 or visit us at the websites listed at the bottom of the page. Thank you.